I'm sorry. I'm very distracted right now because Buddy Dale brought in some chocolates, and I can't open them. I can't. They're in this.
I mean,
do you have to be old money to know how to open these things? Is that what it is? Because they're fancy chocolates?
They've got the gold wrapper on them, so yes.
Oh my gosh, you can't. There, now it's open.
Wow, this is...
I mean, there's only so much time to open a box of candy. If they make it impossible to open, you just pound it open.
There are shards of sharp plastic all over the studio now.
Well,
Wait, but as you were ripping that off, you saw clearly a sticker type of thing that was wrapped around the outside. That was obviously how you open that package. You don't slam it against the desk like an insane person.
I'm not. I wasn't insane. That is a regular way that when you wrap chocolate like it's an old CD, that's how you open it. Would you like some chocolate?
I'm okay. I'm afraid I'd be eating plastic shards if I were to ingest any of this.
Gosh.
Now, how many times have you done that? That seemed like it was not the first time you had smashed a package of chocolates against the table to open it. I mean, you really wanted some chocolate there. That was real desire.
It was less about the chocolate, more about the packaging.
You don't
get to the point where you're opening something and it's been so sealed that there's no way any human could ever open it.
Oh, I've definitely gotten to that point before.
I can't take that.
Not on national radio.
Right.
It's never happened to me on national radio before.
Oh, well, I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Maybe you should be. You know? I feel like that's a lesson we've learned lately. A lot of people are like, I just need to tell the world who I am. Maybe you shouldn't. Glenn, maybe the way you just acted should be closeted. I'm just saying.
You're sitting over there with a bottle of whiskey, and you're telling me to behave myself. You see what I just did to the chocolates? You know how much I want that whiskey right now?
I will say, because I've got some Fox and Odin whiskey right here, and it's such a beautiful bottle. I didn't want to open it.
It's not that beautiful. Let's open it.
Glenn is looking at me in a way that is disturbing. I feel like a protective parent, and you're like Jared from Subway. Like, that's what I feel like. This bottle...
It's what is it? It's like 12-year-old whiskey, so...
It's a very wrong conversation. But I will say, I like taunting you over alcohol because I think it's really funny, and that means I'm a good friend. I just want
to smell it. I love the smell of good whiskey.
That's what's making me freak out. You really want? I'm putting this away.
No, just leave it up here.
I'm not gonna leave it up here
I am
for
gonna
you.
Smash that thing open.
Look, at the very end of your career, do I want this to end in some sort of alcoholic binge that gets us all sorts of ratings? Of course. I
don't have to drink it. I just want to smell it.
Oh, and then it's just one sip. It's just touching my lips. That's not drinking.
Hang on just a second.
This is what happens.
Hang on just a second.
You know.
You okayed a whiskey, knowing that whiskey is you okayed a whiskey sponsorship
it's good whiskey.
On this program.
It's good whiskey.
And come on, let's be serious. Mm-hmm. Why did you take that whiskey sponsorship? I mean, yes, it's good whiskey, but...
It's Fox and Odin. It's great.
No.
And I did know it would torture you.
Yes, okay.
But that's part of it. It's a small part of it.
Right. So now it's sitting here, and now you're like, oh my gosh, I can't torture you.
I mean,
You see what I did to the box of candy?
Yes,
Open that bottle of whiskey right now.
Those are glass shards if you break the bottle of whiskey, Glenn. I'm very nervous.
Again, I don't want to drink it. I just want to smell it. I love the smell of whiskey.
You also love the taste of whiskey, and that became a major problem for your life.
Not really, so that wasn't the problem. It was I loved the effects of whiskey.
Yeah, which you remember well?
Yes.
That's the problem. It's amazing to
okay, but let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. Which is a bigger problem? Alcoholism. Alcoholism. Or being somebody that's excited about this story and you're an adult. McDonald's is bringing its adult Happy Meals back into circulation, even containing 6 individual toy options. The chief of marketing and customer experience officer references the success of last year's cactus plant flea market box and notes that it was something that would be revisited because fans told us they wanted to celebrate that quintessential childhood experience again. So they're giving you the little Happy Meal where the golden arches are the handle, with the little toy in it that none of us had for more than 5 minutes because it was crap. And which adult? I want to talk to the adults that are like, you know what? I am really happy I can relive that experience and see what McDonald's has left for me as a toy, as an adult who gets a toy. I don't know. I think I'd rather be an alcoholic.
It's an interesting point. Now, the worst part about the Happy Meal for adults is they have full-sized meals for adults that you could just have that are bigger and more of the stuff that you like, unless you're going for some weird, I'm going back into a cocoon of childhood.
And, with what Disney has done, when I heard adult toys in a Happy Meal box,
you can picture some psychopath out in the McDonald's parking lot smashing open a plastic box with their adult toy inside.
Daddy, why is your box vibrating? Shut up.
Gonna smash it on the bumper in the parking lot. Do you think though this is a thing that has made a real comeback? Like I feel like there was a time. Maybe I'm just misremembering this, but I feel like there was a time where it would be embarrassing to want to jump back into all the childhood behaviors of your past. Like,
yes,
those are great memories.
I think our grandparents would have slapped us across the face.
Right, that's kind of how I picture it.
Yeah,
but that's kind of how I would picture it, right?
Yeah, sure.
But it seems like now, I mean, I don't know. Is this offensive to some? I don't know, maybe. But the real passion for Disney World and Disneyland from adults is interesting to me. I'm not. It's a great place. I'm not.
No.
I get it, and I know right now.
First of all, it's a spawn of Satan now, so you can't go anymore. But,
I've noticed that. Yes.
All right,
but I do know a lot of people, even conservatives, who still go back there as adults. A lot. Multiple
but that is
times
because
a year.
Wait a minute, because that brings back innocence. It brings back
the Happy Meal brings back innocence.
It brings back crap that you had.
Don't besmirch McDonald's. Ronald has done a lot for this country.
Has he?
Yeah.
How big of a house does that fat clown need?
It's a very big house.
He's always raising money. Mm-hmm. Hey, finish my house. Yeah. Enough.
Yeah.
Okay? You gave that box that Happy Meal because it kept your kids quiet, so you didn't drink during the day. That's why you.
I don't know that your experience is exactly the same as everyone else's experience. Mister, please open that whiskey bottle so I can smell it.
I'm just saying.
But do you find that, is it something where the world has become
let me give you
dark that they're looking for
No. Nobody's growing up. When I was 18 years old, maybe 17, I remember coming back home from school and I had a bowl of cereal and I'm sitting on my couch and I'm just watching TV and there's nothing on. It's like, soap opera time of the day.
Sure.
There's nothing on. So I, keep flipping around and the best thing that was on, believe it or not, was Mr. Rogers.
Okay.
Now, my dad happened to come home early that day, and I'll never forget, he came up the stairs, we had those split levels houses, and he came up the stairs, and he came around, and he's like, hey, and he saw me eating cereal on the couch watching TV, which he was disgusted by already. Mm-hmm. He was like,
do something with your life,
mm-hmm. Okay? So he came, and then, I'll never forget, he walked past the TV, and then he turned around to see it because Mr. Rogers and had the little puppets with the king and the kingdom. He looked at it. Then he looked at me. Then he looked back at the TV. He watched it for about 40 seconds. Then he looked back at me and said, "What the hell is wrong with you?" I think that should be said to every adult who's excited about the Happy Meal. You need a parent or a grandparent that is in your life that'll just say to you, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Okay, I mean, I could see that. I could see that. There is I feel like that was the approach back in the day. But like I was talking about.
No,
this.
that's the approach it should be today.
Today,
I'm very excited. What are you going to say? I'm very excited to celebrate this quintessential childhood memory. Out of all the memories we have as a family, you pick the crappy 2-cent
this is the
toy.
There's some anti-McDonald's thing going on with you, and I don't like it.
I love McDonald's. I love McDonald's.
You?
What the?
No.
You are.
No, I mean, but I do feel like there's this you've been bashing them a lot lately. I don't like it. I get defensive.
You know
over
why?
the clown.
Because they reduced the size of the fillet of fish.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. This all tracks now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's like they're becoming like Dunkin' Minis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where I got to eat 2 of them to equal 1.
Right.
And I'm pissed because, yes, I am fat, but I feel fatter if I have to order 2 of them. Then you're just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, you order minis by the box. Okay?
Okay.
You don't say, I need 36 donut holes. You say, I want a box of minis, please.
The world needs your knowledge and wisdom on these topics.
Thank you.
It really does. It really does. Are you familiar with the term DINK? You familiar with the term DINK?
No, but I'm relating it to you right now.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
It means dual income, no kids. So we had a video we were showing yesterday when we watched it on News and Why It Matters as well. These 2 people talking about what it means because they're dinks. And they're bragging about it. And one of the fat guy who's there's a very small woman and a very large man in the video. And I don't know how. Oh, we have the video? Okay, yeah, here, listen.
We're dinks. We're going to get asked daily when we plan on having kids.
We're dinks. Of course we're going to go out to eat every night after work.
We're dinks. We don't have to ask our family for financial help or to watch our kid when we want to go out.
Wow.
We're dinks. We're going to go to Costco and buy all the snacks in bulk that we want.
Okay.
We're dinks.
Okay. Stop. Okay, let me tell you why they're dinks. Okay?
Yeah.
She's beautiful. He's a fat Gila monster. There's no way she's going to have sex with him.
Right. So
there's no children in their future.
That's why they're dinks.
That's why they're dinks.
She's happy with his income.
I am so. Do not leave all your clothes on.
Like she's
turn the lights on. Leave all the clothes
brilliant.
on.
I had not thought about that.
Yeah.
She has brilliantly convinced him there's some new ideology between a dual income, no kids.
When they first got married, he was probably okay.
Right.
He was probably, and then he just let himself go.
Right.
And she's like, I can't have sex with him.
What if we create a whole new thing? Oh, actually, I'm just morally obligated.
Dinks.
Yeah, we love being dinks. It's a really better way to live.
Let's
I swear.
go eat.
Yeah. I love that. But I have a huge problem with these points, largely because the big fat guy doesn't understand that children largely, I mean, the biggest part of the role of children is to get you access to more snacks. It's the best snack highway you're ever going to find. Do you know how many kinds of mac and cheese I've had over the past 10 years? It's incredible.
The world needs your knowledge. See, this guy is not only fat, he's stupid.
Thank you.
He's stupid,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.